I am going to give you guys a story time about the time that I got suspended from school for gang banging. We are going to do a story time about the time that I got suspended from school for gang banging. Stop laughing, be for real. We are going to do a story time on the time that I got suspended from school for gang banging. That's it. Stop laughing. Yes.
Why is it on audio?
Oh, hold on. Say hi to my YouTube channel.
Hey, YouTube.
What?
You look so cute.
Thank you. You look cute.
Okay, I know I'm showing my age, but like, I'm trying to repost your video and I don't know how to do it.
If you guys want to know who's the auntie of the group. So we are filming a Get Ready With Me Barbie theme / story time about the time that I got suspended from school in 6th grade for gang banging. I can't even say it without laughing because like, if I'm gonna be anything in this life, be for real. Gang banging, what was I even? Anyway, Sean. This story, you know the story is already funny when you're laughing before you even tell it. Honestly, the story is so ridiculous, and it was all because of a boy. But isn't that how always like the craziest stories always start? With a boy. Boys are evil, leave them alone. They will do nothing but break your heart and waste your time. So this story started this was back in 2006. I was in 6th grade, so it must have been 2006, 2007, because a lot of people from Louisiana had migrated to Texas because of the hurricane. So we had a lot of new students in our class. And I remember there was this one boy, one bad boy like that. Honestly, now that I think about it, this is probably where my infatuation and love for bad, rebellious boys started at the wee age of 11, 12. How old was I in 6th grade? When I tell y'all that he was so rebellious, we went to a school that we all had to wear uniform every single day with our shirts tucked in, you know, skirts and shorts had to be a certain length, the whole nine. This boy would never wear his uniform. And I just thought like, wow, he's so cool. Also keep in mind that I'm tall. I'm very tall. And I've been tall my whole life. So even back then, I'm pretty sure I was the tallest, not even just girl, I was the tallest person, tallest student in the school. So I'm like right here, and this boy that I'm just so infatuated with is like right here. What I saw in him, I don't know, but like I said, I was very young, very naive, and just very delulu. And I remember him always talking about being in a gang. And I don't want to say what gang he was associated with, but it was definitely like one of the colors. Whatever he's telling me, whatever he's telling people, I'm believing him. And I was just like, wow, like this boy is just so cool. Boy was just so rebellious. And it's like, I decided I like that. Like, that's what I want. That's what I want to go for in life. That's the kind of guy that, you know, suits what I want in this life. So, you know, and I have to show him how dedicated I am to us. So like I said, I decided at that point, like, I want to be his ride or die. I want to be that gutter chick. I want to be that girl for him.
I would like to be a terrorist.
Keep in mind, I am 11 or 12 at this point. So what do you even know about gutter chick? What do you know about ride or die? Like, I just wanted to prove to him that like, I really, really like you and I'm ready to just show you anything or do anything for you. My dear, this delusion started at a very young age, as I've said before. And for me, how I express that I care about somebody or if I love you, like friendship wise, boyfriend, whatever it is, even family, my expressive love language is acts of service and gifts. I love to do things for people and I love to buy things for people. Also keep in mind, this boy has shown no interest in me whatsoever, like none at all. Literally, he did not like me in the slightest bit. So upon me listening to all these stories that he used to tell me about all these gang related things or whatever, I was just so infatuated by the stories. I was like, okay, let me draw pictures for this guy, gang related pictures. This went on for like weeks. Every day I would draw him something gang related, and it would be different things or whatever. In my head, I'm thinking like, okay, this boy is going to take all these pictures, he's gonna take them home, he's gonna hang them up on his wall. Every time he looks at them, he'll just think of me and he'll realize that I'm the love of his life and we have to be together.
Side eye.
Like I said, I became, the delusion started at a very young age. So I need to give this boy a name. I just realized I didn't even, let's call him Joe. His name is Joe. It's gonna be Mr. and Mrs. Joe. Like, we're gonna have a happy life. We're gonna be riding around top down, you know, blitzing and spraying and running and you know, I'm not even about this life because I don't even know the terms to say. You're not that girl, Ashley. You're not that girl. Relax. In my head, I really am that girl. In my head, I am that gutter chick. I am that ride or die. Like, I am. It just has to be for the right person. Okay, so now that my brows are done, I can focus on the rest of the story. Instead of me to even be focusing on my studies, like I was literally failing classes. Maybe not failing, but my grades were definitely dropping because I was so focused on trying to draw these pictures for this boy. So I'm drawing these pictures for this boy and I am giving them to him every time I draw them for him. And his reaction is just always like, oh, this is so dope. This is so cool. Like, thank you. He told me I was talented and I used to just be like, ah, you know, like though my expressive love language is gift giving, how I like to receive love is words of affirmation. So him just telling me all that stuff, when I tell you that my head was already big, but it was definitely bigger after that. I used to be feeling myself. I want to put like rhinestones, but I don't have clear glue with me. So let's just try this black glue and not mess up. Oh, already messing up. There's one. Ugh, the level of concentration. Okay, we have two on. Is it making sense? I should probably put this eyelash on before it dries. Are these even the same lash? They're literally not even the same lash. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Ugh. And if I put these lashes on and they're ugly, the whole video is canceled. Maybe we should do a wing. Let's try. The problem is never doing the wing. The problem is getting them to match, because if you think I'm about to do this one to make it match exactly like this, you have a lot more faith in me than I have in myself. Close enough. So with the kind of school that we all had a homeroom, but all of us as a class would rotate to different classes based on the subject. So our homeroom was our English class, and then we would all go to science class, and then we would all go to social studies, and it would just be like that. So one day after our social studies class, we're leaving to get ready to go back to our homeroom. And the social studies teacher lets everybody go. But then when it comes to me, she's like, Ashley, can you just stay back for a second? I want to talk to you about something. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I didn't do anything. At least I thought. She was like, yeah, I was looking through the desk one day and I saw these pictures with your name on them. Keep in mind, I am making these pictures for this boy, and I, like a fool, I am writing by Ashley, created by Ashley, illustrated by Ashley. Sometimes I would even put my first and last name, as if the boy don't know that it's me giving it to him. Like, I don't know what I was trying to approve, but I was very, very, very silly back then. Very silly. Oh, she pulls out all, when I say all of the pictures that I drew this boy. Not even, like, one was not missed. Stacks. It was almost like a journal. My heart fell to my feet. Not because, like, I got caught, because I didn't think I was doing anything wrong. but more so like that whole illustration, that whole image that I created in my head, that stuff was not gonna happen. And I think this boy is taking these pictures back every single day. No, he's leaving them in the desk. He's leaving them in the desk. I even took the stack from the thing and I had to look through all of them because I'm just like, not even one? He didn't take, not even one? Fear men. I learned that at a very, very, very early age. Fear men. To give us that doll-like appearance. This shit is so tickly. Oh my gosh. Now I see how my clients feel. She was like, are you in a gang? And I was like, no, I was drawing them for somebody. I didn't know that he was leaving them here. My dear, before I can even say Jack Robinson, she was like, I'm gonna have to tell the principal. Huh? I said, eat, see me, see trouble. I was really willing to be that gutted chick, to be that girl, to be that ride or die. But like, I didn't know it entailed me really having to like get in trouble and be in trouble and be in like deep, serious stuff. I didn't know. Last but not least, let me spray my face real quick. Oh, shit. This right here, this setting spray, you have to hold your breath and spray it because it's just so strong. Okay. Just throw some curls in here real quick. And I'm only do the front because everybody knows that the only curls that matter are the ones that frame your face. Or did I just make that up? I don't know. But that's how I feel. Like I said, before I can even say Jack Robinson, she took those papers to the principal's office with a swiftness. So now I'm like, dang, in all my 12 years of school, or 11 years of school, however old I was at the time, I've never been in trouble. I was actually the student that would always get good grades, honor roll, perfect attendance, stuff like that. How do I come and explain this to my Nigerian parents that I'm about to get in trouble for some dumb stuff? So obviously the principal calls me to his office and he's like, yes, so your teacher turned this into me. Unfortunately, we do not allow this type of behavior at school or whatever. So I am going to have to suspend you for 2 days. Effective immediately. Like, he didn't even let me finish off the rest of the day at school. He said, you have to go home now. You have to call my parents who are at work to come and tell them that their child is being suspended from school because they were gangbanging. That's how he classified it as gangbanging. And I was just like, no, like, I'm not even in a gang. Like, it's not even like, no, they were not trying to hear it. And I'll never forget the phone call. It was just like, yeah, Ashley's being suspended. And they were just like, what? Or my mom was like, what? And then once he told her the reason why I was being suspended, she was like,
Jesus is Lord.
Like, are you sure you have the right child? Because how? And I was just sitting there like, dang, I'm about to get my tail whooped. So my mama had to come and pick me up from school. The charge up that I received, and the thing is, it didn't even whoop me. I did not get a spanking. I did not get beat. But I really wish I would have, because y'all know those type of charge ups where it's just like it's entering your soul. Like you feel like the most worthless person on this earth. Like that's how I felt. I was like, girl, I ain't no coming back from this. My dad said I ruined my life, that I was not going to amount to anything if I continue down this road.
You will end up in McDonald's. You will end up in McDonald's. That's what I meant. I really meant what I'm saying.
There's nothing I didn't hear that day. Nothing. And you know what's crazy is that I thought, okay, yeah, I'm suspended or whatever. I'm gonna just be at the house chilling, you know, just relaxing, watching TV, eating this and that. My parents didn't even let me stay at my house for 2 days. I could not come home. They did not take me home. They literally dropped me off somewhere else at one of our like family friends' house or whatever. And I had to be there because they couldn't even stand the sight to like look at me. I told myself after that day, I can't go outside like this. I cannot go outside like this anymore. Now, did I stick to that vow? No. Have I gone outside some more times after that situation. More times than I like to admit. But I'm the type of person that's just like, you live and you learn. I like to learn things the hard way, unfortunately. I'm not one of those girls or one of those people that are like, oh, okay, Ashley, don't touch that because it's hot. If you touch it, you're gonna hurt yourself, you're gonna burn yourself. I'm the type of girl that I'm gonna figure out why I can't touch it. Because what do you mean? These curls are so pretty and I just kind of want to keep going, but it's like, I'm out of story. Because that's really how the story ended. I was suspended for 2 days. I could not go back home for 2 days. I stayed at my family friend's house for 2 days. Not to talk of the charge up they gave me too, because they're just like, why are you here? And I had to explain to them why I got suspended. And we're all Nigerian, so like, yeah. If you're Nigerian, if you know, you know. So, it's giving Goldilocks. It's giving, ouch. It's hot. It's giving, where am I going after this? Whose son wants to take me out? You see what I mean? Like, that's the delusion I'm talking about, because who am I even talking to? Who am I talking to? What son? Who's somebody's son? One thing about me, I'm gonna find somebody. I'm gonna find something. You feel me? Cause I just feel like I can't be in this house looking like this, as good as I am looking like this, and not go somewhere. It would be an injustice. It would be an injustice. I'm just going to calmly brush them out. Just small. Wow, Ashley, you are a pretty girl. But is it giving Barbie though? I just literally did my usual makeup routine. Just added some rhinestones to it. And if y'all want the details of this hair, I'll put it in the description box down below. I got it from Temple Imports, which is actually my company. I sell raw Indian hair. Jesus, don't go and fall down now. Raw Indian hair, straight from the source, straight from the scalp, not processed in any way, shape, or form. This hair was actually black. I bleached it to this blonde color. No, I will not bleach your hair. No, I will not make you a wig. As you can see, like, the hair is still giving what it's supposed to give. I'm definitely a catfish. Because if y'all was seeing what I was looking like before, yeah, not a catfish, just a magician. I hope you guys enjoyed this look and this story time. Let me know what other type of videos you guys want to see. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all of those things people say at the end of the videos, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.